This is taken at about the 14. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So here is the home side to take over on offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. First down, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And again, it's Mayfield. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he's got it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Murray now. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So possession goes over here on the punt. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Mayfield on 1st down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing now is Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. He returns the punt 61 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. We know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Murray going to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Right there, 54 miles. I got you.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And he's going to go down again. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. And he's loose again.